events for the surge, hundreds of people there just said, I heard that you're helping veterans get a second chance, and all I'm looking for is a second chance. David, with the masterful help of the Homeless Service Network and the VA, was taken off the streets. He's now in a bridge housing situation, and August the 6th, he will have his permanent voucher. He will never be homeless again. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, David Williams. But I would say, David, I'm just going to ask you a couple questions I think that people ask me. Tell us just a little bit about your story and why you feel like it's important for landlords to give people like you a second chance.
Well, I feel, first of all, that it's important for landlords to give people like myself a second chance, is that because we all fall on hard times. Just because a person is homeless doesn't necessarily mean that they're an outcast. Doesn't mean that they have a bad criminal background. Doesn't even mean that they have a substance abuse issue.
David, you spent how many years in the woods?
I spent 17 years, 7 months, 9 days in the woods.
David, you're now on the path. Next week, you will have a voucher. This is a term used as landlords. You'll have a voucher. That voucher is going to help you have an apartment of your own for as long as you need it on your path. Are you excited about that?
I'm very excited about that being you. I'm very excited about that move in my life to go to stable housing, because at one point in my life, just as you saw there, I had pillars of hopelessness, no self-worth, no self-esteem, not only internally, but externally also. I spent a lot of time just, avoiding people because of the fact that, I was diagnosed with a mental illness, which today I can talk openly about it because now my medication works. And so it's very exciting to be on that pathway. But more importantly, as I was thinking last night, it's about a desire. I have a desire to want to be that man, that little boy that you saw that group basic training graduation picture. Today I have dreams, I have hopes, I have goals, and most of those, my aspirations are to give back to my community. Just like I defended my country, I want to defend the community too. So that's why, I enrolled in the surge program, was to give back. Even before I knew anything about HUD vouchers being approved, even long before I knew about that, I just wanted to become that role model, that citizen that I knew that I could be.
So what's exciting about David, and this is where the rubber meets the road, is that David was homeless because of this community system that's now in place. We've identified him. The VA has a resource to help him stay off the streets. But here's the key. August 6th, he will have a piece of paper that some landlord is going to have to take a chance on him. Does that make sense? If you're a landlord in this room, and I got your attention now, if you just saw the name David Williams on a piece of paper that came through your email, and it maybe, it didn't have this long-term employment history, it didn't have all the criteria you were looking for, you might miss the most important thing that piece of paper couldn't share with you. That David Williams is not the numbers on a piece of paper. He is not his past. Your past does not have a history. He's just a person that needed a second chance. And David is a person who served our country just looking for that. This is the program we're asking you to be a part of. Give him